two transfer windows in Mexico. One is a domestic one, which closes as soon as the league starts, and then there's the international one that you can bring people from all over the world that keeps open, basically for quite a long time. 2 episodes ago, I had a go at my board because they wouldn't let me sign players outside Ecuador. Yeah, I know we play in Mexico, but they wanted Ecuadorian players. I'm not going over that again. So the board and I had a very serious discussion. They got lenient and they allowed one player to come in, which is not Ecuadorian. Now the international transfer window closed, and in the last day, they signed off another player, Padaloni, our best scorer of last year, and I can't replace him. This board is getting on my flippin' nerves. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Journeyman on Football Manager 20. We are here in Mexico with our mighty Santos Laguna. I'm not happy again. I am not happy, but let's talk about that later in this episode. Let me show you what we did since we last met, since yesterday's episode, in which we played Pachuca in the last match and we won 3-1. Then we went and received Toluca home and basically destroyed them. Toluca who came, we were battling the title, we're like till the end, but then they ended up coming third last season. We beat them 4-0, goals from Avila, Alvarado and Petty with a brace. Then we met Querétaro. We went to Querétaro and again we beat them with the same score basically. Flores with a brace and Badaloni with a brace. Badaloni. Then we went to Cruz Azul and we won 2-0, goals from Petty. Today we are playing the League Cup semi-final against New England away in Foxborough, United States of America. And then we will play home against Tijuana. Now, as in the league table, obviously we are still first, and now we have opened a 5-point gap between us and America, who are in second place. Now, I don't want to lose time, so let's go immediately to the match. Hopefully we can win against New England and qualify for the finals. And for once, we please the board. Yeah, the board. Now, this is the team that we're going with. So we're going with Jurado, Morin, Ramirez, and Torres at the back. Celi, Ledesma, Alvarado, Avila in the middle of the pitch. Trujillo behind Petty and Valenzuela. Now, let's go. And during the match, I will tell you exactly what happened again with this board. Yeah. Here we are, so let's immediately go to the dressing room, give them a nice pep talk. Well, our assistant gives them a nice pep talk, and off we go. Now, I know the board is the board, and the final decisions are like, the board takes the final. What a goal from Torres then, 6 minutes into the match. Young Torres, our central defender with a header. Connects across from Felipe Avila, and that's it, 1-0. Good job. Okay, so I know that the board have their final decisions, and their final decisions we are to, stay with their final decisions. But also, the board has the club in his best interest. And usually they take decisions in the best interest of the club. Basically, in Mexico, a few episodes ago, when I started my ramble against the board, I told you that the transfer window was closed, right? Basically, I was 50% correct, 50% wrong. Why? Because there are two different transfer windows in Mexico. One which is domestic, so you can buy, not domestic, but players that are playing in Mexico. Okay, and then there's an international one that you can bring people from all over the world. The one which we will call it domestic closes rather early. As soon as the league starts, that transfer window closes. But the other one stays open for 4 more weeks, for more days. Basically, in the last, that's number 2, Petty. In the last day of the transfer window, you know, when it gives you the option to take part in the last day of the transfer window or decline. I declined it because there was no transfers to be made. I was fine, blah 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 blah. All of a sudden, I receive a notification that the board has agreed to sell Badaloni, our striker that scored 24 goals last season. Guess to who? Freaking Porto again. So they took our Barasa, they took Porto, they took Badaloni, and we only sold him for 6.5 million. He's 26 years of age. He's excellent. He's a good goal scorer. He's definitely worth more than 6.5 million, especially if you're selling him in Europe, and especially if you're selling him to Porto. And I challenged the sale, but the board wouldn't hear anything about it. They said, I mean, this is good for the club. We need the money. But the thing is, we don't need the money because we are sitting pretty on almost 60 million in the bank. So we didn't need that 6.5 million. Problem was obviously that I didn't have any time to replace him. So now, I mean, although we still have good attacking players, don't get me wrong, and I still think we can run over most of the teams here in Mexico. But come on. So now the feud is getting bigger and bigger with the board. And although, to be honest, I am reluctant to leave this team so early because I think we can, especially next year, with a few, hopefully. Come on, Petty. I thought that was in. I mean, I'm sure that we can have especially we get into the Coppa Libertadores. I would love to have a go at it with this team because I think we have a very good team, and we have a chance of winning the Coppa Libertadores. But come on, I have dignity as well, so the board cannot veto everything I say, veto every single transfer I decide to make. They go behind my back and sign contracts with other teams to sell our best players and stuff. So let's see how this season ends, and then we'll take a final decision. Because as I said, I would like to have a go at the Coppa Libertadores with this team because I think we have a very good team. Obviously, now Valenzuela will get more time instead of Badaloni, obviously. We have also Valdespino, who can come in if we need in the attack department. And we also have young Juarez. So we are... The thing is not that we don't have players to play in that position. The thing is that they sold him. Actually, they gave him away, basically on free, 6.5 million. And without consulting me. In the meantime, Petty gets his goal disallowed there. Let's see why. Offside, yeah. But this was like a walk in the park up till now, guys. Let's give a Valdespino some time. Let's give Zielio some time because Avila is on a yellow. And let's give young Juarez some time because Celi is on a yellow too. So now, we should qualify for the final. Oh God, I really, really wish and hope that winning this cup will give us a chance to play in the South American Champions League, which is the Coppa Libertadores, because I want to get it over and done with in the season if possible, so that then we can just find somewhere else to go. But we'll see. I don't think winning this cup would qualify us to the Coppa Libertadores, to be honest. I don't think so. But yeah, game is almost over. 88 minutes on the clock, 4 minutes of injury time. We're leading 2-0. They only had 3 shots, one of which on target, against our 10. And there it is. We are qualified for the final of this League Cup, whatever it's called. And the board should be pleased now, because that was one of our targets, to at least reach the final. And now, okay, I'm gonna do a competition with you guys. Whoever... Where are we? Okay. Have you seen? How do you do this? Yeah. This, here it's written Tijuana, but before there was like a 77,000 letter name here. So I was challenging any one of you to spell that word correctly. But anyway, give me some time. I'll come back for the second match. See you soon. So here we are for the second match of this episode, and I thought I would change a bit of players since we're playing like a day and a half later. So I've put in Zilio instead of Avila. I've put Terrazas instead of Selly. I've put Aguirre. Let's put Aguirre because Troyullo got injured for 8 days. I changed the 3 defenders. So I've put in Flores, Edson and Quintero. Franco will take place instead of Ledesma, and Nunes will take place instead of Alvarado. Probably we are playing home, but probably we're gonna find it hard to win this match because all of this backbenchers playing today. Hopefully we can still manage and to win. Hopefully. So immediately we go to the dressing room. Our assistant will give the pep talk, and off we go. Off we go against Tijuana. Quintero gives it to Terrazas. Terrazas back to Quintero. Most of these players haven't played like in a long time. But let's see. Terrazas cross to Petty, and that should have gone in. Petty. Yep, that should have gone in. So now, okay, America lost their second place now. So if we win today, chances are that we increase the gap between us and second place. Because at the moment, there's Pumas in second place, the same team that we opened up this campaign against, and we won 6-1, I think. So, yeah, that's the kind of opposition we have at the moment. Come on, Petty. Holy crap, what a goal. Even Berta cheered for that goal. What a... Jesus Christ, he took 4 defenders on his own there. Look at that. Quintero, lovely pass. Valenzuela gives it to Petty. Berta, shut up. Petty takes like 1, 2, and 3, and boom. Well done. Let me close the door a bit because Berta will keep coming in and bark. Okay, so now we still have a 5-point lead. Can't understand why. Probably because Pumas and America were on the same points, second and third place. Pumas are winning and America not. Let's have a look at the latest scores though. Yep. 36 minutes on the clock. Franco with a free kick. He kicks it deep in the opposition box. Petty gives it out back. Quintero to Aguirre. Tries to turn around. I'm sure you don't spell it Aguirre because we're in Mexico and no, doesn't sound Mexican. But that's what we call him, Aguirre, for now. Cross, we should have discovered, but no, a clumsy header gives possession back to Tijuana. And now De La Fuente enters the box trying to find a space. Oh, nice try. Nice try. As long as it's out, it's a nice try. Velarde. De La Fuente again. Finds Ayala. Ayala with a cross. Gives it out to Cruz. Petty steals the ball. Tries to find Valdespino. But Terrazas is running on the left. There's Valdespino open in the middle. He tries to find him. Lovely header. And he hits the post. Flores. This is not over yet. The pass got intercepted, and now Tijuana can counter. It's 3 against 4. But we have it covered. Excellent. Now Petty again. Petty and Valenzuela. Valenzuela tries to enter the box. He shoots. The shot gets blocked and it goes into a corner. Zilio with the corner. Crosses it in. The ball gets cleared. Edison is first on the ball, and end of highlight. So let's go to the dressing room. What the assistant is going to say. I think we should try to encourage the team. Yeah, let's encourage the team, and off we go. It's a good, I mean, if we manage to win this match, it would be great, owing to the fact that we're playing lots of substitutes and the team is heavily rotated, and most of them, since they're not getting a lot of gameplay. Look at Quintero, for example. He's on 63% condition. Aguirre is the same. So yeah, probably we can do some changes later on and put some big guns in. But still, let's wait until the 70th minute. And then we pause it. Yep, let's do some substitutions. So Quintero will leave for Ramirez. Aguirre will leave for... let's put Valdez Pino in. And who else? Let's... Zilio's playing 6.7. Nunes is on 6.3. So let's remove Nunes and put Alvarado in. Come on. Let's encourage them a bit. Well, not encourage them, but demand more. Flores is nervous. It's still 1-0, so it's still very much an open match, an open game. Lovely tackle by Ramirez, who tries to find Valdespino, but they immediately got back possession. Leal. What a lovely pass to Vasquez, and Vasquez scores. 1-1, 76 minutes on the clock. Let's demand more. Come on. Can we go on attack? No. As soon as we went on attack, they got apprehensive now. Oh, one last highlight. This is not looking good, actually. Nice tackle by Zilio. Vasquez again, and they score. Can't believe it, guys. Can't believe it. They had only 2 shots on goal and they scored them both. We lost. Yep, we lost. So where does this leave us? Like 3 points ahead now? How much? Let's see. Well, not probably even less than 3 points, because we had a 5-point lead when we were winning. So probably we're like 2 points now, leading by 2 points. Let's have a look. Yeah, in fact, America won their match and now they're on 22 points and we are on 24 points. But let's have a look. When are we playing the final? We're playing the final in 2 days time. I mean, not in 2 days time. In 3 games time. So yeah, we'll be back for the final, and oh, that's good, because we'll play the final and America, who are currently second, 2 points away from us. So until then, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did so, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. My name is Jerry D, and until next time, hasta la vista.